Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Now it's Rooney. Hullet gets into a good position. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ricky Puig. That is lovely. McTominay. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Batistuta. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. And that's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Raul. Looking to go deep. He rises! Goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some play
takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Played with finesse. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a sharp pass. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ricky Puig. Plays in a cross. He's got tall. Against the crossbar. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Stood up well to him there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. McTominay. Guangdong United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get...
Terrific header! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. And Hullet! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. He's having a shot! That's another chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out towards the right wing. Not the most accurate pass.
Aduh.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rijkaard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Kukçu. Now it's Raul. McTominay. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Rooney.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are... And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Hey guys, bisa ini.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Hydra.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Batistuta. Puyol gets a foot in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Guardiola. It's run loose here. Raul, and here's Mbappe. Belletti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. And here's Mbappe. Ricky Puig can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. And that's aimed in. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kukçu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Raul, and his chance for a shot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He gets big! No mistake! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Good read, needed to be. Hullet. Now McTominay. Kvaratskhelia.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Neymar. Rijkaard. Guangdong United looking to pass their way through. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bastoni. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Kvaratskhelia. So what can they make of this?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Kukçu, and this is Raul. Raul is flagged offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Rooney. He has found the way through. Climbs up big. Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that looks a decent ball. McTominay. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the keeper read that really well.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and
it's Rooney! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar. Raul. Kukçu. Raul, given the lift of his goal. Gives it back. And here's Kukçu. Shoots! Oh, taken with style! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Langsung United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Maradona. Maradona running with the ball. And the shot! He has done it! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Langsung United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Langsung United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
We would like to inform you
Ada. kasar gulit. Jangan lupa besok ujian Mas Hen. Gas. Jam berapa besok ya? Putih dong, baju putih. Hen, besok jam berapa ya?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Aduh, paras-paras kenapa lah?
So it's down to business here.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
That's a decent clearance. Saliba. Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Neymar. Kante gets a foot in here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that was vital.
Right.
And it's Kukcu.
Aduh,
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckenbauer does well to get it back. And here's Raul. He might be in here.
Raul.
And the shot!
Raul.
There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he latch on to this?
Okay.
Saliba. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Guangdong United finding their passes. Beckenbauer. Not the most accurate pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Itu.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And again!
Aduh,
He
kalah.
has done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alvarez tries making a foray down the right. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's run loose here.
Aduh. Oke.
Alvarez.
Sakit sekali sih.
Probing pass. Barella is onto this, showing good feet. Now here's the delivery. Beckenbauer with the clearance.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Son Heung-min. Rijkaard.
Ini kepala barang Pak.
Oh,
Apa
shooting
ini?
chance! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Point blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. And it's Barella. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Liverpool have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pass somewhat off target.
Has been indicated.
Serginho. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. Conte. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are on to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Son Heung-min.
And the second half gets underway.
Wangtong United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rui Costa. And here's Mbappe.
Ooh.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. And he can clear it away. Oh, this is a great... He's gone for goal!
Yeah.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul aims beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's made its way to him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe! Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Kukçu. Here's Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kukçu. So we've reached the hour mark.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they...
It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Harmlessly behind.
Neymar.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Good running, strong, and Rui Costa! Raul. Guardiola. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He is through here! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Alvarez. Referee's given a throw.
Ganti.
Substitution in progress.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Muangthong United, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries a deft little ball. Out of play for a goal kick. And here's Batistuta, engages and forces him off the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Conte. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Turam. David Villa. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! He scores! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Oh no, this doesn't... Tries a shot! They've scored! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
No way through, so back it comes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Serginho. Has crossed into the middle. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
There will be 5 minutes.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Turam, and he's had it nicked away. Kukcu. Guardiola. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
mampus saya. Ada waktu.
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Bisa.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent...
Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that wasn't far away. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Kukçu. Neymar takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. That's a little off target. And here's Batistuta. Platini. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Short changes him with that pass. Gives it back. Now it's Kukçu. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Guardiola. Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is good alertness. Khan sends that a long way. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. And a chance! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Wantong United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And this is Zico. And he's straight offside. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Langsung United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarter. And the finish! It's hit the upright.
Aduh.
Platini is always looking to break lines. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to play it through. That's good play. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Raul. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. And he cuts out the supply. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! Now it's Neymar. Neymar plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And they can counter here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Raul. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Kachu! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Iniesta!
Sabar.
Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul, given the lift of his goal. That's tidy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Langsung United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Langsung United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Might be danger here. Pele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Strokes it back. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Langsung United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Rijkaard. Iniesta. Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. Time and again they are repelled. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Raul. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Platini, played in deep. Khan claims it without any fuss. And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Kupchu. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Big chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar.
Guangdong United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Coming on the
The
field.
turning of the screw.
Oh, what a climb! In he goes again.
Number 22.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
And this is and Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a mighty effort! Off the post! And he's gone looking for safety. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bale in acres of space out wide. Danger averted for now. Knocks it out wide. And it's Conte. Bale puts the ball in. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pele. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Villa. Isco. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Isco. Now it's Villa. Pele. He won't be happy with that one. Isco. David Villa. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Guangdong United have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's burst through. And now they can spring out of defence.
Has been indicated.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. 2 minutes to be added on. That's at the end. Muangthong United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Attendees, this is a lost
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Muangthong United.
Namanya squad-squad ngeri terus ya. Model-model begini bahaya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter. Absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho. Can he get it through? Could try cutting inside here. Serginho's cross. And that has been cleared.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
And it's Scholes. Pass is just off target.
Waduh.
Incoming delivery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Mbappe! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And he's picked it up out wide. In towards the back stick.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Cross goes in there. is nothing. Played out wide. Still goalless. Now it's Batistuta. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Langsung United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him. Scholes. Now it's Siaran. Raul. And it's Neymar. Now it's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's had it nicked away. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Guardiola. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Goal! Norway! The breakthrough strike! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Norway shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He slings it, up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Siaran really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Otto is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Batistuta. That's Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! Serginho. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Langsung United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. Bale. Guardiola. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. And here's Batistuta. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Kukcu. Guardiola. Pull it. Otto. And it's lofted through here. Good read, needed to be. Norway appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot!
Aduh.
And he's there to belt it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar thinks about the shot. Neymar. It's Neymar!
Langsung United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Langsung United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Closing in on... And the finish! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. So what can they make of this? Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Raul. Kirkchu. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's running through. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Kirkchu. Batistuta, and they're quick to get it back.
Aduh, tapi
Langsung United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here.
Ya Allah.
And it's Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. Kirkchu. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rooney can see things, others simply cannot. Neymar, Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Into the last 5 minutes. Neymar, Gattuso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Raul. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7, Kirkchu. Number 9,
And it's Isco.
Mbappe. Coming on
Rijkaard.
the field,
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 22, Isco.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Norway take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Picks out chance! He's played it long. DiMarco. And there goes the final whistle. Muangthong United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time of... Can he finish? Quality ball. And it's Kukçu. Oh, good ball! Roll! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice looking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a searching pass. And he's there to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guangdong United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's roll! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Apa tuh?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's well positioned here, and he's charged, surely!
Ada tuh.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Guangdong United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. And that has put paid to that. Guardiola. Neymar shapes to shoot! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Guardiola. Backward it goes. No way through, so back it comes. Can he get on the end? Goes for a shot! Nico Williams. Neymar. Now it's Raul. Batistuta! And he comes up trumps again. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kirkchu. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's caused a worry or two.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Guardiola, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Guardiola. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And he skips past his man. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's a little off target. Now it's Haaland.
1 minute added time.
And here's Mbappe. Neymar. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Langsung United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Langsung United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Nico Williams.
And we're off again.
Bernardo Silva.
Batistuta.
Number 8, Hazard.
Guardiola puts his foot on the gas.
Kukçu.
And they win it back again. Played into space. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Nicely aimed pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was...
Takes a shot! They've done it! The second half sparked straight into life. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That pass has been well intercepted.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 60 minutes played. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And here's Batistuta. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Kukçu. And here's Batistuta. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Langsung United have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu. Azar has found the net here, of course. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Raul. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Langsung United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bale. Neymar. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Langsung United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Raul, can he get it through? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard cuts it out, and it's Azar. Very much into the last knockings. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar powering forward here. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute
Aduh,
added
pakai
time.
transfer AC.
Cannavaro. Kukcu. And that will be the final act. Langsung United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need.
Gitu.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Kelas.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations.
And the shots! Saliba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Aduh, Palau.
They get a throw in. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Araujo gets over and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Raul. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. And here's Raul. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. Shot a goal! Ah, he's given it... And one more try! Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. That's a super give and go. And a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Guangdong United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Batistuta. That has been cut short.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Kukçu. Nicely aimed pass. It's a quick ball upfield. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Raul. Now it's Mbappe! He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Guardiola. Knocks it into space. And this is Pele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. That is ended up in no man's land. Kukçu. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Neymar goes steaming forward. Mbappe. Guardiola. And here's Batistuta. Guardiola. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Raul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, this is a great position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
An instinctive delivery. Yamal gets it clear. Guardiola. And it's made its way to him.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, cracking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Yamal. And this is Hazard. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Guardiola! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. Oh, this looks sharp. That is a brilliant interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Raul. And it's Guardiola. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, super chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cannavaro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Great ball, takes a shot! Really well taken goal. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful.
Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! And he hits the net. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they have a goal. Goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Pele is onto it in a flash. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Raul. That is well. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 99. Hazard.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 9.
Wangtong United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Numero 18.
Cruyff
Attenzione.
thinks about the shot. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Wangtong United have the chance to go the other way.
Il uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
It could be in here. Now it's Batistuta.
Basta, ci stanno capito.
Batistuta does really well to win the ball there. Nielsen. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely bit of skill. Maradona! And that is doing no harm at all.
Maradona.
And the referee brings it to a close.